welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hey, how you doing? My name is Ash. I am a makeup artist and a book lover. I'm currently in black and white because today's video is a palette bingo with my Halloween palettes. I thought it'd be really fun to do a palette bingo with some Halloween palettes, so what I did was I had 18 palettes picked out, which you would have seen already if you saw my Halloween palette ranking, which if not, I will have it listed somewhere. But I had 18 palettes that I picked out. Of those 18, I randomly picked 5, and of those 5, I drew 2 shadows from each and created a makeup look. So I'm not going to drag this on too much longer, so if you're interested to see how this all came together, just go ahead and keep on watching. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get started by picking the palettes, and I'm going to be choosing 5. And then I'll do a random number generator to figure out which shades I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna be using my phone to film my computer. I apologize for how dirty my computer may be. I've been using it a lot lately. But I have 18 palettes that I picked out. I'm gonna pick 5 of those and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I'm just going to shuffle this a couple times. And we're gonna do the first palette. I didn't know this, it made noise. Okay, looks like a Glamlite and Scooby-Doo palette, the Creeps and Crawls palette. Okay, gonna remove that one. We'll go again. Okay, Shroud x Battybean, it's Freakin Bat. I love that palette. Okay, remove. Going into the next one. I would do a screen record of this, but I don't know how to do that. Wet n Wild, The Night Before Christmas. Ooh, okay, Game Beauty Harbinger. Harbinger? I actually don't know how to pronounce this. Alright, one more. Ooh, okay. Unearthly Cosmetics Not Normal. Love that. Alright, so I'm going to start with the number generator. I have it pulled up already. I just used the one that pops up on Google. And the first palette, Creeps and Crawls, has 10. So I'm going to choose 2 and 6. Okay, so 2 is this shade and 6 would be this light purple. I'll do swatches in a moment. I just want to get all this done. It's Freakin Bats has 9. So we'll do 2 and 9. Okay, so we get spooky and grim. Ooh. The Night Before Christmas has 16. So that's going to be 4 and 8, which is this white one and then this brown one. Those were not my favorite shades in this palette, so that'll be interesting. The Harbinger palette is back to 10. And that will be 10 and 6. This one and this one. And then Not Normal has 12. So that'll be 12 and 11. This green and this brown. Alright, so starting with the Creeps and Crawls, number 2 and number 6. Ooh. Very pretty. So that one's like a purpley blue, and that's just like a very light pinky purple. So it's Freakin Bat, number 2 and number 9. Ooh, gorgeous. Ooh, Grim is so pretty. Like that's a good combo right now. That is a good combo. For the Wet n Wild one, number 4 and number 8. Number 4 is just really, really hard. It's like a putty consistency, so it's like hard to pick up. I mean, when you can get it on, it's pretty, but I'm not like wild by it. So get a shimmery bronze and a shimmery white. And in the next palette, number 10 and number 6. Dawn is number 6 and number 10 is Herald. Interesting. Got a lot of bluish tones going on. Interesting. And from Unearthly, we got number 11 and number 12. Beautiful colors. Don't really go with what I got going on. So there is that color combo. I mean, it's not horrible. So I'm going to take a second to try to figure out what I want to do, pull out my brushes, prime my eyes, zoom in a bit, and then we'll get started in actually creating a look because it's going to be so fun. It's going to be fun. Alright, eyes are primed with my Anastasia eye primer. I have a small idea of what I want to do. Don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to start in the Not Normal palette and go into the shade Grunge. And I'm just going to take that on a Moda Pro crease brush. I'm going to focus this more like on the outer edge here. Just like stamping that in. And then I will eventually blend it over. So I think I want brown to green with a little bit of the bronze. I think if I mix this bronze and this, it'll work fine. And I could put these mattes on the lower lash line and figure out where to put the rest of the shimmers. I kind of wish I would have got more mattes, and I'm actually kind of surprised I didn't get a single orange shade. putting that right in here, and then I'm gonna just softly start blending this. I'm not bringing it too far over. I'm gonna focus it more just right on the outer edge. I feel like I got this side a little bit higher, so I just need to mimic what I got. Obviously my eye shapes are slightly different. This one's a little bit smaller, I think. Or is it this one? One of my eyes is smaller than the other. I'm gonna leave that at that. I'm gonna go right next door into Sage, and I'm gonna just take another Moda Pro crease brush, and this is gonna go more right in here. I like mixing brown and green together. I think it's a pretty combo, which I guess isn't that weird of a combo because you think of like a tree, brown trunk, green leaves. I absolutely love this Unearthly palette. Their shadow formula is so good. All right, I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna switch gears and hop into the Creeps and Crawls palette, and I'm gonna go into the shade, which does not have a name. I thought these had a name. Whatever, this light purple shade. I'm gonna take that on an e.l.f. blending brush. It's not really a blending brush, it's like that shape, but I like that shape for my lower lash line. Pick up a little bit of that purple, and I'm gonna focus this, yeah, I guess right here. And this shade will actually pair well with the brown shade up here because it has a slight like reddish hue to it, so it's gonna work. I'm just heavily putting this just right on the lower lash line, just towards the outer corner. Not taking it far over at all. I'm gonna flip over to It's Freakin' Bats and go into the shade Spooky. And this is just a Moda Pro domed shader brush. And this is gonna go right in here, slightly stamping it. I think that's as far down as I wanna drag it. Okay, and so far that's all the mattes. Now I have to figure out where to put the shimmers. So I'm gonna start with this white shade from the Wet n Wild palette. I am gonna put this on my brow bone. Like I said, it's such a hard shade to pick up. It's almost like a ColourPop Super Shock shadow, but even those you can pick up with a brush. This one is just, something's weird with it. Like when you can get the pigment on, like it's really pretty, but it's just such a finicky shade to work with. I'm gonna go back into that brush that had that brown shade and just kind of reblend. I got that shade a little too far down. I'm gonna do the same with the green brush. I'm actually gonna dip into a little bit more green. I'm gonna take a little bit of my NYX glitter primer and I'm gonna put this on, I guess, my lid for now. I just have a small Moda Pro shader brush. Just gonna pick up a little bit of that. I'm not carving out anything. I'm just kind of just laying this, and then I'm gonna put all the shimmers on top, I think. Not all, but most. Alright, going back into the Wet n Wild palette, I'm gonna go into this more bronzy shade. I'm just gonna use it on the same brush, pick up a little bit of that, and I'm gonna focus this more right in here. That's actually not a bad shade. I don't love it with this look, but I think I can make it work. So just right on the outer corner. I'm gonna reblend that brown on top of it, but I just want a little bit of this peeking through. Now I'm gonna go into the shade Grim from the It's Freakin' Bats palette. I'm just gonna flip that brush over, pick up that shade and kick off the excess, and I'm gonna focus this right in here. That's such a pretty shade. I love that. Don't love the combo of this, but that's such a pretty shade. I'm gonna go back into the Not Normal palette though and pick up more Grunge, and I'm gonna just kind of reblend this corner. Just see if I can deepen it just a little bit. I think I lost some of the depth when I put that shimmer on top, and I'm gonna also sweep it just a little bit higher. I just have 3 more shades to use. That's exciting. The 2 from the Harbinger palette and the 1 from the Creeps and Crawls. I'm gonna go into the Creeps and Crawls palette. I'll go in with this shimmer. I'm gonna focus that more here, and I'll put the Harbinger one more on the outer corner. This is just an Eloise brush, and I'm just picking up that shimmer right on the tip and really kicking off the excess. And I'm going to focus this right here. That works so well with that blue. I really like that. I have a little color switch, rub off the excess, and I'm gonna dip into the Harbinger palette, go into the Herald shade. Gonna use the same brush and do the same thing, but focus it on top of the purple, which hopefully this works. It's not working that well. Use this brush. Go in with a little bit of a smaller brush. Really just trying to focus that right on the lash line. Yeah, that brush is working better. I'm gonna go back into that purple shade from the Creeps and Crawls palette and just kind of reblend here and kind of just almost connect it to that brown shade. Have a lot of that purple going down. One more shade to use, and that is Dawn in here, and I'm just gonna put that on my inner corner. I just have a Game Beauty brush for that. Like, that is a really pretty inner corner highlight. Oh my god, I should have done my eyes first. So much fallout. Alright, I have officially used every single shade. I am going to try to clean up my under eyes. It's gonna be a struggle. I'm gonna do some liner. I might do some clown liner, maybe. We'll see. And I'll choose something for my lips and I'll be back to show you the finished look. But I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Alright, so here is the finished makeup look. I really like how this one came out. I love the blues and the purples with the brown and a little bit of green. It's just so pretty with the sparkles. I love it. So to finish off my eyes, I did go in with a liner. I chose the Lottie London Harley Quinn liner. This is a duo liner with a heart stamp on one end and a jumbo liner on the other side. And my waterline, I went in with Bathwater from Give Beauty. My mascara is Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes. And my lashes are the Teddy Lashes from Kiss. And my lips are a combo from Black Moon Cosmetics. I have Illusion and Bones. Bones is just kind of right in the center because Illusion was a little too peachy. So I just did the little extra like clown lines, the dots. I just feel so pretty in makeup like this. I wish it was appropriate to wear this all the time. Maybe we can make it a thing. So go ahead and let me know what you think about this look and I'll zoom you out to finish up this video. Alright, so this wraps up the random Halloween palette bingo. I don't know exactly what to call this at the moment, but this is just 5 of my 18 palettes that I pulled. If you want to see a video going over all of my Halloween palettes, I'll have that either listed in the eye or in the description. Either which way, I have a video up of me going over all of my Halloween palettes. But this is really fun and actually kind of challenging to do. I find that palette bingos are so fun to do if you are just hitting like a makeup rut and you just don't know what to create. I promise you, do a random palette bingo, do a random eyeshadow draw, whatever. You can do multiple palettes, you can do one palette. Either which way, it is so fun to do. It can really make you think and it can really help you just get out of a rut. But I will have all my makeup details listed down below if you're interested in anything. But I think that's it for this video. If you want, you can follow me on my other socials. I'm artistryxashh everywhere. And if you want some book content, I am Ashley with 2h's.reads on TikTok and Instagram. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I am putting out a video every day this month and it's very exciting to actually be able to create 31 videos. I have been wanting to do this for the longest time, and since doing 25 Days of Christmas last year, I was like, yes, I need to do something like this again. So here we are in spooky season. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day or night whenever you're watching this. Stay spooky and I'll see you all tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye!